Hey, welcome back everybody. I am Yin and I listen to comebacks. I listen to songs I haven't listened to before the first time with you all. And I also am very focused when watching, but afterwards I comment and, share my observations with you all. So that's what I do. And then I secretly go and listen to the same song maybe many more times afterwards. So that's kind of what I do if you are new here. So welcome. Those who have been here before, I'm glad you're back and we're listening to a comeback. And it is a song by ONEUS. For those who don't know about me, ONEUS I liked ONEUS since they joined Road to Kingdom. If you have not seen that show, check it out. Lots of talented groups. And yeah, ONEUS has been super busy and they're under RMW with Mamamoo and Purple Keys, ONEUS, and I think Romance, hopefully I'm saying that correctly with the V, but they are, getting more and more popular, which is exciting since it's not one of the big, three companies. So a lot of smaller companies and industries are growing, and I'm just happy to see that for ONEUS as well as other groups out there. The song we're listening today, you can't really say the Korean parts. I'll try it in a bit, but it says, shut up, something something, crazy hot. So yeah, that sounds pretty aggressive, pretty intense, pretty strong. ONEUS always surprises me with their choreography and their concept, so let's check it out together right now. Ooh, looking mighty already, but it says ONEUS Theater. I know they posted something about that and all the fans are like, what is going on? Is this like a comeback? I'm not sure, but it says shut up. Sorry, I'm not a fan of using these words. Crazy hot? I'm not sure what that means though. I will have to look it up later. But it seems like we're out in the desert-like area. They're ready to fight. ONEUS is here. It looks like, is this Raven? It looks like he's about to control his other members too, like a puppeteer, but they all look super strong. So let's just get started. Super excited. ONEUS's ONEUS Theater song.
Shut up, go crazy high. Crazy high. Shut up, go crazy high. Crazy high. 더 크게 소리 질러. Respect flame. Shut up, 차에 타봐 boom. 달려지고 반대 끝까지 날아가 지금 전부 다 I'll be back. 파도 넘어 전 세계 전노조 위로 fly 게임 꽉 조여매고 리듬을 타 수많은 빛이 날 감싸 쓰러질 때까지 춤을 춰 내가 배팅해 난 don't 돼 내가 얼굴이 좀 돼 어때 내일은 없어 온 김에 놀아 crazy hot 미친 듯이 놀아 all day 하늘 여기저기서 날 찾아 집에 가지 마 새벽이 올 때까지 밖으로 나가와 Blow my blues round 밤새도록 널 죽이대 Okay 부릅도 눈을 붕떠 하늘을 나는 기분 샴페인 잔을 가득 채워 잔을 위로 들어라 원샷 덤벨 불타오르는 이곳에 여긴 너의 놀이동산 Alright 끝이란 없어 걱정은 접어 Crazy hot 밤새도록 미쳐볼래 Oh yeah 하늘 여기저기서 날 찾아 집에 가지 마 새벽이 올 때까지 새로운 세상이 여기에 있잖아 Shut up, go crazy high Crazy high Shut up, go crazy high 밤을 달려 all night 너 자신을 불어넣어 yeah We gon' crazy drown We gon' crazy drown 여긴 우리의 paradise 이 밤을 달려 all night 너 자신을 불어넣어 yeah We gon' crazy drown We gon' crazy We gon' crazy drown We gon' crazy Shut up, I go crazy hot Crazy hot Shut up, I go crazy hot 미친 듯이 더 크게 소리 질러 Shut up, I go crazy hot Crazy hot Shut up, I go crazy hot Crazy hot 더 크게 소리 질러 소리 질러
Okay, wow, lots of things that are new and exciting, a slight change. Not really sure what they're saying, but their choreography really says a lot. Definitely packs a punch, super powerful. I have tried quite a few ONEUS songs, and every time it's like super hard. I always break a sweat. This seems to be extra crazy and makes you extra hot. But let's start from the beginning and talk more about it, shall we? So, I don't know this is like the best spot, but you can see more or less their expressions. At first I thought Raven was going to be puppeteering with his fingers, but he just became a crazy piano man, and I kind of like that. Being able to see Raven a little differently acting-wise. A lot of times in MVs he looks really cool and all that, but now it's like really crazy, and I think it suits him well. And being like the oldest member, right, he is kind of chaining up all his members, not sure why, but of course it's just part of this MV. It just seems great. This crazy pianist seems to be very suitable for Raven, and it's been a while since he actually started a song before. A lot of times from what I remember it might be Lido or ONEUS, but this time it's Raven, so that's a nice like little refreshment there for us all. And we see them all tied up. Later on they escaped. We see kind of like a tribal feel. I'm not sure what this is. It's like a tank or like a missile of some sort, but all the other dancers, both the guys and gals, were also super powerful, so it made this like dance even like larger. Just because there are more people with ONEUS, it just seemed super grand. But setting wise, they haven't really moved a lot. It's in this deserty area. If anything changed, it's just some of the props, but the main setting was always like in a desert area. And you can see that a lot of the guys are dusty, dirty, having a lot of marks on their arms, like Lido and the other dancers as well. But oh yeah, Soho has some markings on his arms too. Everyone else is pretty clean though, but that's what I noticed. And the dance already started off very powerful. You can see their arms, their muscles, right? Oh my gosh, like even their nerves are popping out from their necks. And I feel like the line distribution changed a little bit, and there's nothing wrong with it. I feel like, you know, for any comeback or a new song, it's nice to switch it up a bit. Raven kind of got the main like catchy parts, so he didn't rap as much except in the beginning. Lido here and there, but I'll tell you more in a little bit. But Lido looks amazing. He is a problem for me because at first ONEUS has been my bias for quite some time since Road to Kingdom, like I said. And now, like, Lido is just creeping up from time to time, and I just have a hard time picking my bias now. But I like ONEUS as a whole, but, you know, there's always one member that, you know, attracts you a little bit more. Yeah, like that. So anyways, I also like this part where Raven was rapping, and he treated, like, the two arms like a motorcycle, and I think he did, like, vroom vroom. That was pretty cool with the camera work as well. All of the choreography was definitely powerful. It looks exhausting, but it looks so easy and chill on them. Like, that's just ONEUS. One good thing that I noticed as well was that Shion had more lines. Like, yeah, he's not the main vocalist or anything, or he doesn't really rap, but I'm glad he had more lines, and he had more camera time as well. I actually really don't know his voice as well as other members because he sings the least, but this time around I'm glad he had more parts so I could hear it more clearly. So I'm glad he's more confident in taking more lines. And yeah, like I said, very powerful, great vocals. Koni and Soho are like the main vocalists, and they did a great job. And so I think it's quite well rounded. The choreo, like I said, was hard and challenging, but super catchy as well. I love the camera work so we can see the moves more powerfully, I guess. And it's just looking very cool. Vito with his shotgun. I was like, oh, he looks so good. Like, look, every shot. Sorry, being biased. So, yeah. Moving on. I noticed that Shion was able to sing again, great, and I noticed that he and Hwang had a lot of, like, quote-unquote couple moments, just because, thinking of Black Mirror, there was a part where both of them danced and sang together, and now we have it again, so it's kind of like the two youngest pairs are together, which is kind of cool, too. I think it works well, as they have different type of, I guess, charisma. So Shion and Hwang looks great together, and Hwang dancing never fails, always sharp, clear, and crisp, and of course his facial expressions too. But I think everyone did a really good job, as this is a powerful dance. It's pretty quick, and yet you need to have good facial expressions. It is not easy. And I also applaud for the other dancers too, because, like I said, they work and cooperate, constantly with ONEUS, right? Stepping, climbing, doing domino effects and all that. But I thought it was pretty nice. And then we transition with Koni, with that missile in the background, and then all of a sudden there's this lacy thing in the back as well. The production looks like it's incomplete, but maybe there's a reason why it's transparent or why they did it that way. But yeah, it's super crazy, and these dancers were holding up the gals, treating their legs like a gun. Yeah, a lot of power right there for everybody. And here with Soho's legs sticking out, just like other members too, other dancers. So just a lot of teamwork, I think, to make this choreography very powerful, very unique, and making it very memorable too. Again, Raven was the crazy piano man from the front in the beginning of the song, and now he did it again with Hwang going crazy and everyone going crazy as well. Maybe because it's just too hot in Korea and they're in the desert. I don't know what pod goal means, but maybe that has something to do with it as well. So, very powerful. I said that many times, but it's true, right? You can just see, even with still cuts, it looks pretty intense. And then lastly, we see the skull head, but then it drifts away. So is it continuing on with their concept? Black Mirror was kind of a little different, like this, different from the storyline, but in general I have trouble understanding their storyline. Maybe because I joined very late and I listened to their song in a completely wrong order, so maybe that's why I'm not getting it. For those who have been in Tune Moon a lot longer than I have and followed the storyline, please let me know and see if this is like foreshadowing something, or are they changing to a new concept. So yeah, that was super fun. But it's very catchy. It's rare to have piano as the main instrument for some, pop music, I guess. So that was also very new for me and refreshing. And yeah, I had fun. I don't think I will learn this dance. It looks quite hard, and I might hurt myself, but I don't mind watching ONEUS doing it, as they seem to be quite comfortable with it now. So yeah, thanks for watching this with me. Continue to support ONEUS and enjoy. Maybe there's more to this theater, who knows, but enjoy this crazy hot MV many more times by staying cool. Luckily I have a cup of ice water to cool myself back down. So I'll see you later. Thank you. Goodbye.